Peace. Alrighty. Our intention creates our reality. Post and pin.
Exit right to exit 11.
Clearly I'm
Garden
on the
State Parkway,
road
US
trying to
9,
stay
Woodbridge,
consistent with
Short
this
Point.
vibration on Tuesdays at 4 o'clock. See, when I committed to the time, now I gotta stay to it. So regardless of where I am, including the turnpike, at least I'm not driving today. I'm with the king today. I'm gonna just show him right quick. Bam! It's a family affair. Peace, family. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing, sis? I'm gonna give folks a few minutes to come on in. I may not be as long today, which some folks might be thankful for. Some folks might be boo-hooing because some people like my voice. Pieces, blessings. So we'll get started in a few minutes. If you would like to be a little interactive and share any intention that you have set forward today, yesterday, into this new season, feel free to make note. I see you, sis. Feel free to make note in the comments. If you're working on manifesting anything in particular, do make note. Feel free to share. We understand that word. Sorry for the GPS. It's gonna go off soon. Can you move it a little bit? Just a little bit. The GPS. No. The GPS of your life is your intention, all right? Because we manifest through our intention. Peace and blessings. So we understand that that word sound is power, and our words create our reality. And so if you like to make note of what you are intending, what you are working toward, what you have, what are you designing in your mind for your life in this new season, feel free to drop it in the chat. So here we have set forth the intention to follow through. Ashe, and multiply that by 120. Yes, the clothing and some herbs. Yes, queen, design. I want to see your work, okay? I want to see you. Life is the word. Yes. I say life is breath. Once we have breath, you know. But they did say that in the beginning was the word. So I do realize and I can acknowledge that. But before the word, there was ether. There was breath, you know. There was space. There was this empty canvas, if you will. Right? So what are we intending? What are we looking to manifest? I know other folks who are more specialized than I have spoken at great length regarding this great conjuncture that just took place at the winter solstice yesterday. So I know there's a lot of energy, collective energy, focused around utilizing this universal time and space, this universal synchronicity to hone in on our own personal experience. So I just want to spend a little energy there because it would just not be right if I didn't. You know what I mean? Just to reiterate and to send forward into just add on to the frequency. You know what I mean? You said, what is the manifestation for your life? Because you... Oh, yes. Indeed. So basically, what I would like to do is just remind you of... And I don't want to sound like what happens in among us, outside of us, within the universe, is irrelevant, because I don't mean that in any way, shape, or form. I mean, there's balance in all things. I just want to focus on the remembrance that we are in a constant space of intention setting and a manifestation. And if we stay within that element, we are able to utilize everything that comes into time and space, any synchronicity within the universe, any conversation, any experience, anything that we read, anything that passes through our mind, we're able to turn it in to something that becomes a tool to create what what we want to manifest. So the fact that Jupiter and Saturn have been doing and did their thing in such connection adds on to the level that we're able to add to our life. It just magnifies how strongly we can be in tune with the remembrance that our mind is infinite, that our words, our thoughts are creative, and that it really takes connection, one, to be in connection, to be in the space of creation. So in essence, thank you, sis. Yes, the reiteration, indeed. Got you. So in essence, this collective energy, I'd like to also remind us to not only focus on what you alone are looking to create, not only what you want for yourself, but to think collectively for your family, for your community, for our brethren, our sistren that are abroad, right? We want to have clarity of vision. We want to manifest our greatness. We want to walk with purpose. We want to live our truth with integrity. But we also would like our brethren, our sistren, other kings and queens that are upon the earth, we want to ride that frequency collectively, because that's when we can really reach a level of healing. Because if I am healed and you are not healed, like, what does it serve me? You know what I'm saying? We are a collective people, and if we're all spirit, and spirit is one in all of its different interpretations based on your walk of life, there is still that collective energy, right? So let us intend and manifest our greatness, but also be so graceful and so compassionate to want to allow that energy to be magnified beyond ourselves, beyond into the earth as well, so that the earth can do her work to regenerate, to be reestablished, because Mother Earth has experienced so much heaviness, our ancestors understood the balance of allowing the land to take a Sabbath, allowing the land to restore itself. In this day and age, the land is not given that space to do so. It is constantly being cultivated and worked, right? There is no period, like in the Bible or different practices, it's referred to like a year of jubilation, a 7 year, 70 year, or what have you. Like, there's no rest period for the earth. There's no rest period for us, even, because it's constant work to do. So even within the intention setting and the manifestation and the extending beyond ourselves, we want to also keep in mind and be in the practice of rest, of restoration, and this is how we rebuild. The body needs to rest. The body needs to restore. The mind needs to rest. The mind needs to restore. That's why it is so important. And folks have said it, if you're able, especially in this transitional period into the winter solstice and into these, planetary changes, if you're able to take a bath, if you're able to be in nature, if you're able to slow down and meditate, if you're able to be still, it allows you to magnify your whole, it allows you to magnify the experience that is happening on a universal plane.
Right.
All right.
Beautiful teachings.
I like this interaction. We're gonna do something together one time. Will you like that? Would you like us to do something together? My king and I. I don't want to interrupt him too much because he got to get us home safely. All right, let me see what you're saying. It's the collective intention of emitting positive energy that brings forth changes for the better, which begins individually. Indeed. Mm-hmm. It's our individual work that then extends beyond ourselves. So yes, Queen, you are absolutely right. Indeed. Babe, you're funny. I suppose. What's that about my king and I doing something together? You want me all to yourself? It's all good. Nah, but when we do it, it's going to be intentional. Trust me. When we do something together, it's going to be useful for we to do a live together. It's going to be fun. Y'all going to love it. Okay? Y'all just don't be loving him too much. Okay?
It's going to be uncensored and transparent.
Yes, uncensored and transparent. All right, so in essence, I just encourage you to continue to work on yourself, right? Because that's the work. We deal with ourselves first. You look in the mirror first, you have to wash your face first. You got to take care of, you wash your feet first, and washing of the feet is such a spiritual experience. You got to wash your feet first. You got to, cleanse yourself first so that you'll be able to help the next one. You know what I mean? You'll be able to go step beyond and to support, to help heal your family, right? The intergenerational traumas that are very real, those things that our parents have experienced, our foreparents have experienced, our grandparents have experienced, our ancestors are still alive within our DNA. If we don't deal with it, it'll continue to be reborn in our experiences and our children's experiences. So we have to deal with ourselves and that of our families. Peace. We got to deal with these things so that we can heal individually, we can heal familially, right? And that we can heal collectively, right? And then, to really ride that frequency, ride that frequency. Peace, brother. Give thanks for joining us. If you would like to drop a word about your intention and what you are manifesting, please feel free to do so. Yes, we need to see more healthy masculine feminine exchanges. You hear that?
That's right.
I was trying to tell them we gonna do something, and I hope we're gonna do it today. And I'm gonna post it if we do. I'm so excited because I be trying to get him on the mat, and it will be an expression of that feminine and masculine balance. Trying to get him to do some acro yoga with me later on. So we're gonna see if it works because we got company. So hopefully we do, and if we don't, I'll have to wait till next Tuesday. Or something like that, but we're gonna do at least one pose.
Yeah.
We must do at least one pose today. Yes?
Maybe.
Come on, man. We're trying to get witnesses over here. So I do apologize for making this short and sweet, but it's gonna have to be short and sweet because we're on the road and I need to make a run into the store right quick because we got company and I gotta chef up some food. I wanted to do a meditation, but we're just not gonna be able to do that.
Go ahead.
Okay, we're gonna try to make it real quick. All right, peace, brother, peace. All right, y'all, so if you're in a space to do so, make yourself comfortable, either in a chair, on the floor. If you even want to lay down, feel free to do that because there's some meditations I lay down and I make myself comfortable, roll something under my knees, put a pillow under my head if needed, not necessarily, right? And I invite you to close your eyes. I invite you to take a moment to focus on your breath. We're going to do a brief meditation because I wouldn't be my authentic self if we didn't do this, okay? So thank the King for his patience. Thank the youth for resting at this hour, a late nap, but a rest nonetheless. So find yourself comfortable.
Participate too.
Yay.
Give me some meditation.
Yes. Find yourself comfortable and still. Allow your breath to just flow naturally. Don't worry about directing your breath. Just notice how your breath is flowing through your body. Notice if it is flowing through your nose or through your mouth. Allow your body to be comfortable. Take a few moments to be here and now, in the present, the gift, the only time that we can control right now. Allow your breath to wash away any burden that may be upon your heart, upon your mind, or upon your shoulders. Allow softness over your face and allow your shoulders to move gently away from your ears. Feel free to place your hand over your heart if you would like to, or over your belly, over your womb, or on the sides of your body or your thighs. Just be comfortable. Allow your breath to ground you, releasing anything, any experience, any word that was unsettling to you from earlier today, from right before this moment, from yesterday, from last week. Anything you might be carrying upon you, just release it in this moment. Continue to breathe comfortably, and I just invite you to try to allow your inhalation and your exhalation to be a little bit longer, a little bit slower. Just as we can direct our reality, our intentions, we can also direct the breath. Allow it to be slow, allow it to be gentle, allow it to be long. Allow your breath to slow down your heart, slow down your thoughts, even slow down time. Imagine you are in this warp, this like a twilight space that only you exist, and all that you bring into it is in your absolute and complete control. And in this moment, you are bringing forward slowness of breath, depth of breath, clarity, groundedness. The slate is wiped clean. You are the master, you are the artist of this canvas. What shall you create? What shall you place upon this canvas? What do you envision from your highest state of being, your true nature? What do you intend? If you, because you have all the power in your mind, in your thoughts, to direct your reality, what do you intend? What do you place upon your canvas? Envision your own self. Envision your family. Connection. You are the creator, the great artist, architect. What do you create upon this canvas? Take an inhalation, allow the expansion. And as you exhale, release it and release the expectation associated. Know that once you think it, you have set your creative thought into the atmosphere, into the universe, and so it shall be. And all you need to do is your part. Just continue doing your work. Continue moving forward. Continue breathing. Continue adding on to that canvas. Inhale once again, deeply, completely. And exhale through the mouth. Gently bring your palms together at your heart center and rub your palms together. Create heat upon your palms. And allow the palms to cover your eyes. Feel the warmth as you continue to breathe. Slowly release your hands away from your eyes, moving forward into the light. Gently blink your eyes open and give thanks for all your creative powers, all your creative strength, all of your powerful intentions, manifestations. I look forward to being a part of your experience, of your manifestation. I look forward to seeing what you create. And I thank you for joining me for this brief moment. I thank you for vibing with me, for adding on to the conversation. And willfully, our brief meditation served you. Had a little technical difficulty. So anyone that stayed on and was diligent in the brief meditation, I thank you. And just know what you intend, you create. All right? You are the master architect. And the universe is just adding on. And you're riding the frequency along with it. All right? So we got to go now. Much love, peace, and power. And I'll talk to y'all soon. I'll see you next Tuesday. Peace and blessings.